4 years, and then university is 4 years. So that's a long time. Yeah, so I've lived a kind of happy life. I'm so lucky. Okay. I mean, who cares? Yeah, me too. Okay. But so what we're trying to do tonight, something very interesting. We're trying to find out about you. What were or what presently is, or what's going to be the best thing or the best time of your life. Okay? Now, we have small groups. We're going to do by tables. Now, your table is a little bit too small, so you have to either join this table, or, no, I think join that one's easier than going down. And then we'll go 6 people here, 5 people there, and that big table there, or it's join that group. Yeah. Right? And I will give you the papers, and it's really, really easy questions. But you must be honest. Yeah. I mean, if you lie, it won't work, okay? For example, if you tell me, or if you ask me, Clinton, when you're sad, what do you do to become happy? What can make you happy when you're sad? Well, uh-oh, now. She's laughing like that. What do you think? I don't know what you're thinking, but that might make me happy. I know, so bad. I don't know.
Not what you're thinking.
I'm not thinking anything. Okay, somebody please ask me, if I'm sad, what would make me happy? Someone ask me.
Yeah.
What makes you happy?
Thank you. And someone said the whole question. What makes me happy when I'm sad? Now, this might sound strange, and this might sound silly or trivial, but it's true. A peanut butter sandwich. Yeah, if I can eat a peanut butter sandwich, I feel, I'm in heaven.
But
you know?
What do you do with the sandwich?
Good question.
That is funny, because what do you mean? I mean, his question is over there. What do you do with that sandwich? Dan, what are you talking about? I would eat the sandwich. What would you do, Dan? I'm glad you not hear what he said. Dan, please. This meeting is kind of rated PG. You know? Yeah. It's okay. You know, as my mother would say, boys would be boys. You know. That's okay. Okay, so I was trying to give you an example. I gave you an example and did turn it X-rated. It's okay. So with that in mind, I'm going to pass out the forms, maybe with Tim's help here.
Yeah.
Right?
One form per table.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah.
Right, it's just kind of one form per table. Let me see. We have 6 tables, so maybe we can give 2.
Best of everything. Best parts of your life.
I'm to join this.
I hope you have a pencil or a paper. You can maybe write down some things or jot down some things. Keep it in your mind, okay? All right. I guess every table can have 2, Tim. All right, every table can have 2. I guess we have a. Okay. Here we go. Let me see. Table 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, if you just do it by yourselves, it's going to be too romantic. Yeah. If you want to, but I would suggest you join in. Okay. But up to you. Yeah, because it's one-on-one. This can be very romantic. It's good for husband and wife too. So, for example, hello, ladies and gentlemen. For example, I just want to give an example. Number 1, okay? I'm going to ask Tim. Okay? Tim, what is your best drink? I mean, what makes you feel good?
Well, see, I was thinking it's nothing exotic, but I was thinking my first cup of coffee in the morning.
Okay. Now he might want to say why among the group. Now, Tim, now ask me that same question.
Well, Clinton, what is your best drink?
Now, my best drink that makes me feel good for the best times of my life. And now I don't even like the drink because it's too sweet. It gives me a headache. But when I drink it, I feel good.
Yeah.
You know it, right? Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Give me a Coke, I feel energetic, but it gives me a headache, and it's too sweet. But it makes me feel good. And so, on your answers, it doesn't have to be the drink that you love and crave, but what makes you feel good? What makes you feel like, life is good again? Understand? Okay? Yeah. And you share it with your table, okay? It's individual tables. Go for it. Go for it. It's only 15 questions.
Well, yeah, like I would say my first cup of coffee.
Okay. You can join them.
But I think normally in the morning I prefer the one after.
That would be nice. You have to remember. So what would you about that? You'll take on some special. You have to balance the questions for the time. Okay. We have this table. I know you only did up to about 3 or 4. I'm sorry, but because of time. All right. What I want to do now, we want to know how are you answering. Now, I don't want everybody on the table to give the answers, but as a group, you tell us who. I mean, you can tell each other who you want to answer. And so, like question number 1, what's your best drink, and that drink that makes you feel good? So table number 2. Hello. Table number 2. Who will answer that for you? Okay, Len will answer number 1.
I have 2 answers for question number 1. One being non-alcoholic. The non-alcoholic drink that makes me feel good when I feel bad or sad is a big glass of Coca-Cola.
Okay.
And lots of vanilla ice cream inside. And the reason why it makes me feel good is because it reminds me or takes me back to when I was a very young boy, and we used to drink that all the time. It's called an ice cream float.
Yes.
And we used to drink that all the time in Canada on hot summer days. Actually in Canada, even in the winters.
When it's 0 degrees.
When it's minus 10 or 20. The other answer I had for that, because now that I'm an adult,
For the most part.
an alcoholic drink, and I think the only answer that I could come across for alcoholic drink would be Canadian ice wine. And I don't know if anyone here has tried Canadian ice wine. It's very expensive and also very, very sweet. And because it's so expensive, I don't often drink ice wine. And if I have a bottle of ice wine, we keep it in the freezer for very special occasions. So when I have a glass of ice wine, I feel like a king because it's so expensive. And so I drink it and I feel like royalty.
That's good. Hello, table number 3. Who's speaking for number 1 for you? Okay. Yes. They chose you.
Well, I think just
Stand up, please. You think what?
just a cup of hot coffee when I feel tired.
Yeah, a
That's
cup of hot
really
coffee.
good for me.
It just gives you a good feeling.
Yeah, I think so. You know, sometimes I have to work. Sometimes I have to